Hi everyone, today we're doing a bit of a different Nintendog video. As you can see, this isn't the version I've been filming, which has Gandalf and Egwene. I was requested to film my other versions, which I have two of. And this is the first ever version of Nintendogs that I bought, and that was, I think, 4.5 years ago. May 2011, and these are the original pets. I've never deleted them. It's the same pets I bought, and I'm going to go in order. So these are my first 3 pets of each pet that I bought, and just tell you a little bit about each one. So this is Rufus. He's the first dog that I ever bought on the game, and basically one of my favourite breeds in real life is the... one of my favourite breeds is the Jack Russell. Some people that might know me quite well know that we have a Jack Russell mix in real life called Zuko. And obviously at the time, in my first year of uni, I didn't have my dog with me. He stayed with my parents on the first year. So when I bought this, I wanted to get a little Jack Russell. And I didn't want to call it Zuko because obviously eventually we obviously moved back with Zuko. So I didn't really know why I called him Rufus. The name just came to mind. I was just sort of stuck at the time. I was like, oh no, I haven't thought of a name. And he was a bit derpy, he still is, so I called him Rufus. And he's probably... anyone who's seen our old videos from a few years ago would probably recognise him. So this is Rufus, and he knows all the tricks. He's got his championship and everything. I'm not going to go through the tricks because I don't know if he'll do them for me now, but he has 21,127 points, and he is 4.5 years old technically. And now the next dog, I bought her probably 2 weeks after I bought Rufus, and she was a bit of a random pick. I was just browsing through the kennels, I didn't know what to get, and then I found the Surprise Me corgis, and I thought her markings were so cute. With her name, I think Pearl gave me the name, Brina, I think. I can't really remember where her name came from, but her name is Brina, and she's the same age obviously as Rufus. And she's really cute and chubby, and she's champion in disc and law for definite. Let me just check. I'm not sure what she is for obedience. No, she's pro for obedience, so she's not there for that, but I didn't do obedience of many of my doggies. And her points are 16,572. And then my third ever pet on this game was Silver, and obviously his name choice is fairly obvious. He's a silver tabby, and the reason I chose him was at the time I had a boyfriend and he was obsessed with silver tabby cats, so I picked him a cat on the game called Silver. And he's also named after, I don't know if anyone remembers Beanie Babies, the TY, the old ones, not the new weird looking ones they do now. And there's a silver tabby cat called Silver. There's also one called Amber, but that's my name, so that would be weird. But this is Silver, and he's really cute. And I think the cats on the game are so adorable. Hello, Silver. All my animals still love me, even though I haven't been on this game for ages. He's not got as many points. He's got 7,094, but I think that's pretty good going for a cat. Right, I just go get my next pets out. Right, these are my other 3 pets. They're not dressed up or anything at the moment because I've obviously only just got them out of the hotel. So this is the 4th ever pet I got on the game, and her name is Freya. She's actually named after, well, it's a bit of a random reason, but she's named after a horse my mum rode in Scotland ages ago. And I think the name's really nice, so she got called Freya. And it's quite weird because in real life, I'm not actually a big fan of Cocker Spaniels. I like individual dogs because I walk dogs and I walk Cocker Spaniels and I like those ones, but it's not actually a breed that I'm particularly bothered about in real life. But I think she's very cute, and she's a little diva. And I'm just going to check, not that button, I'm just going to check what she's done. I think, yeah, she's Nintendogs Cup in disc and lore, but not in obedience. She's done a couple of obediences, and her points are 12,238 points. And I picked her again for the surprise me section, and probably because of her markings. I can't really remember why now, but that's Freya. And then, as you can see, Freya is being beaten up by the Pomeranian. And this Pomeranian is called Brandy. It's another female dog. Rufus is the only male dog, unfortunately, on this game. And Brandy is actually, she's named after a dog I used to walk before I even owned Zuko. So as a teenager, 10 years ago probably, when I first walked her. And she was actually a German Spitz, which looks like a Pomeranian. And then obviously I moved out, went to uni, and I didn't see Brandy anymore, well, much. So I got a Nintendo called Brandy, and the real Brandy actually recently passed away. Sadly, she had heart problems. So it's quite nice having this Brandy now, because I can't ever see the other Brandy. And she's actually, there was quite about a year gap actually that I got this dog. I had the 4 pets that I just showed you, and I didn't get any other pets for ages. I think I got one husky that I donated. That was the only other pet I had on here. So then, yeah, so Brandy's got a lot less points. She's got 5,536 points. I don't even think she's... Oh no, she's Nintendogs Cup lore and disc. I don't know when that happened, but it did at some point. So all my dogs are actually Nintendogs Cup in that, but they're not in obedience, except from Rufus, because, well, I could print AI cards, but I don't know where they are, and I can't really be bothered to teach them anything. So that's Brandy. And now the camera just did this on its own, but this is my last pet on the game, and this is Zazzles. Come on, Zazzles. Let's talk about you. Zazzles is living up to her name at the moment. Typical Persian cat. This is Zazzles, and I named her from The Big Bang Theory, when Sheldon gets loads of cats and he names one Zazzles, and I thought it was a really funny name. And I wanted to get a second cat on the game because a lot of people don't get more than one cat, but the cats interact differently with each other than they do with the dogs, so it's quite fun to watch the cats play together. And I wanted to get a different breed because I obviously already had a standard, and I really like the squidgy Persian look of this cat. So this is Zazzles, and she's so cute. Oh, look at her paws. And Zazzles probably doesn't have a lot of points because, no, 1,378. She's the newest recruit. Well, she's not that new, but I didn't play it as much when I got her. So, this is my toy poodle version. I hope you like all my pets. Maybe comment if you remember them from old videos. And also let me know if you want me to film more of this version, because I can do, you know, walks, things like that on this version, or if you want me to continue with my quest with Gandalf and Egwene. I've got one other version that I will possibly film, but I'm not sure. But yeah, just let me know what you think of my pets. And also, those of you who've been playing for a while, maybe let me know what your first dog was, what breed, what its name is, and if you still have your first ever pet on Nintendogs Plus Cats. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.